it is Saturday, and that was noisy. And I'm in Pittsburgh with this one. And we're currently headed, what time is it?
12:50.
It's 12:50, and we are currently headed to the waterfront. I have to make a return, but we're gonna check out Macy's and some of the stores around there.
Yeah.
And we're looking at a 40-minute bus ride.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Not a problem. I should tell you why I'm in Pittsburgh. I'm hanging out with Jackson because he goes to school here. One day we will live together, but for now, it's a long distance marriage. So we see each other about, what would you say? Right now it's, once a month. Right now it's more like every 2 weeks for the last few weeks. But yeah, so we're just waiting and waiting. And I think you could show them my outfit while we have time.
There you go.
So, wearing my new Zara boots. They're fierce. And then BCBG leggings that have this like leather applique, and a shirt from and then my shirt is from Aritzia. And that's it. Arrived. This behind me is the bridge that we just drove over, and this is the movie theater. And then here there are quite a few stores which we're just gonna take a little stroll through since we're here. Just have a little peek, you know. As I mentioned, I have a shopping problem, so he's here to rein me in. Not that much of a problem, just occasionally spurts. But I think we'll take a little walk through this street here and then end up at Macy's at the end. And something really cool, so this used to be a steel mill, right?
Yeah,
This area. So they kept one part of the steel mill, which I'll show you. Really retro, which is very cool. Jackson and I just had over New Year's. They're made in Nashville, and we went to the place that they make them at. They're so good. They're this milk chocolate nutty marshmallow cluster, which is all good things. So we're gonna show you what we got. Jackson picked caramel cream soda boy. And I went for this, the Goo Goo clusters that I showed you in the store, because you never see these anywhere else, so had to grab one. And then, okay, so we did more than 2 items. The Mamba chewy candy, because Jackson said that was one of his favorites when he was little, so it's a little bag of nostalgia for you. ran to catch the bus, which we're actually now on time for. In full-on like leather jacket, and it's 80 degrees outside. I'm not sure why I'm wearing it, but anyway, it is 6 p.m. It's been some time since we were at Macy's. We went grocery shopping and had some lunch, late lunch, and now we're headed to downtown to go see the Incline, which is one of our favorite spots in Pittsburgh because it has the dopest view. So if you're ever in the city, I highly recommend you go check it out, and we'll go show you why. We have made it. We are downtown in Pittsburgh. Weather is looking a little worse for wear, but we're hoping it's not going to rain. Fingers crossed. And now we are going to find a bridge to cross so we can get to the Incline and go up and have a look at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, woo, Pittsburgh.
Woo. Behind me is Station Square, where you can get some lovely fudge. Oh, and can't see it. Look at this incredible view. Except there's a tree in front of it. I apologize. We'll find you guys a better spot. So amazing. What? I know, I'm in the way of your view, aren't I? Pittsburgh, the city of bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 billion that way. Jackson's making fun of me because there's probably a better way to film this. Stop laughing. I'm learning. But yes, buildings of note. Let me turn you guys around so I can show you the important ones on the skyline. So, Batman building. That building is by the glass company, Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company, and that's why it's all in glass. It's basically a celebration of what you can do with curtain wall. and it turned out to look like a little castle, or a big castle rather. And then coming over here, way in the background, that's the US Steel Tower where it says UPMC on it. And this little gem right here is something I worked on as a very lowly intern, but nonetheless, I spent one summer purely on this project. And the reason why that roof is slanted is because it's a gigantic solar chimney inside, and that glass portion heats up the air and draws it out. There's a whole sustainability argument there, which I won't bore you with, but also, you can't tell, but that facade has little louvers that pop out and suck in natural air, so quite a cool building if I do say so myself. And then now, Jackson and I are going to explore a new park, which is supposed to be in this direction.
Yeah, Grandview Park.
We're heading to Grandview Park. There is no sidewalk here. Good start. Are we not supposed to go this direction?
We can cross up to this car.
Okay. Oop. After this car, and after this car, and now we go. This is new territory for us. Usually we head in that direction, and there's a second incline that you can go to that has a viewing platform and a really fancy restaurant next to it that we've been to that has an amazing view inside as well. But we will show you that later, provided we come back from this park. Grandview Park, let's go. March on. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's how we do hills. Excuse me, if your chicken got out of the coop, if you have chickens and you live on top of this hill, then I notify you that they have gotten out and chickens are on the move. After much trial and tribulation, we have arrived at Grandview Park. Shall we go in? Yes? He says nothing. Shall we go in? Let's get pumped.
Let's do it.
Let's get pumped. We walked all the way here.
Yeah, so they have movies up here over the summer.
Oh, so cool. Where Jackson was saying they show summer movies, I'm guessing.
You guessed correctly.
I've guessed correctly. Too bad there's not one now. The sun is starting to descend, so we better hurry up. I don't know if we want to walk. Thank you, sir. Oh, that was deeper than I thought it was. Jackson's hand is coming in really handy now. There are so many bugs here. And I feel like we're crashing something here. That's where we just came from. So Jackson's telling me, since this is Mount Washington, there's a trail that's called George Washington Trail, and that's the exact trail he walked when he discovered this mountain.
Maybe
I'm not so
exact
sure.
trail, but he was definitely here.
Oh, okay, now he's backpedaling on camera.
He was here. Look, we'll see it. We'll see it on the boards when we get back.
According to Jackson, since George Washington was an explorer, every day that he walked around, he was demarcating his
Now
trails.
you're just putting words in my mouth.
Just in case they would become famous for blazing trails. Can you imagine being an explorer? Hold this camera for me. You're gonna have to hold it like this. You're just walking around. Oh, going to get my milk in the morning. Pick, mark, mark. Oh, discovering a new trail. Mark, mark, mark. That must have really slowed him down, right? I feel like there's a more efficient way to do that. Just dropping breadcrumbs. I don't know. I mean, how did he mark his trail, Jackson? We are now headed back to the original incline. What do you call it?
The Duquesne Incline.
The Duquesne Incline. We took the Monongahela.
Yeah.
Monongahela Incline, as the locals call it. And we're going to the Duquesne Incline, which is about a 30-minute walk from that, because that walk is right along the edge, so you get the best view the entire time. That's what we're here for, the best view. Right? What didn't you say? We're here for the best view.
Yeah, we're here for the best view.
And having a good time.
You're such a troublemaker.
I'd say it's been like kind of the best view the entire time we've been up here. Also, the houses are amazing, as you will have seen in the footage I recorded, because I can't stop filming people's homes, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble at some point. But they're just so different, each one, and like range in size and garden cuteness and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, if we had to move here permanently, wouldn't mind living up here. Except you'd feel like your house is in danger of falling down like every second. Anyway, we're gonna keep walking now for a while, so we'll check back in when we can see something again. Can't really see it. And now we're in Point State Park, which is the little point where the three rivers meet for Pittsburgh, which are the Ohio River, the Allegheny, and
The Monongahela.
The Monongahela, makes sense. The inclines, get it? At least one of them. And there's this really nice park right at the end of it with, fountain. There's this really nice fountain right at the end of it, which I'm standing in front of. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but, and then there's this bridge that goes across this like water thing. The highway is above, so they built this sculptural overpass. Just here, Vanna White style. Yeah, it's just really peaceful. Now we're gonna get some dinner because Chantal's hungry. It's Sunday. We just went and grabbed some coffee for me because I can't live without caffeine, and are currently on Walnut Street, which is in Shadyside in Pittsburgh, and it has a bunch of stores on it. It's like one of those neighborhood streets with shopping and bars, and yeah, and this awesome coffee place that has like a really cool garage door that comes down or opens during really nice days. Last night we grabbed some food at Mad Mex on South Highland Ave. It's a really nice Mexican place, and next to it is an awesome ice cream store, which you will have seen in one of the clips. We had a huge sundae, couldn't finish it, but I just wanted to see what a sundae from there would look like. It was amazing. Now we're headed to go do some work, but if you liked Pittsburgh and or liked my video and want to see more of these kinds of videos, please hit the like button and comment below. Also subscribe for more updates on what I get up to on my weekends, and maybe I'll see you next time. Bye!